We've had Planet X, then Theia. Which hypothetical planet is next? Is it Triton's long-lost twin? Chrysalis, a proposed moon of Saturn's that was turned into his rings? Planet Y? Planet V? That's what I hope to find out today. Let's start with the celestial bodies that I think are most likely to appear in the show and go down to the least, starting with Triton's long-lost twin. Now, first thing to say is that finally, after 14 videos, we are talking about our icon character, the legend himself, Triton. The latest theory on Triton's abduction by Neptune is that Triton was part of a
pair of Kuiper Belt objects orbiting each other. However, Neptune's gravity captured one of them and ejected the other far into space.
So it could be that the other object that was with Triton and who was sent out of the solar system could appear in the show. If it wasn't clear enough, the information I got on Triton's abduction was from a short done by the official Solar Balls channel. This to me strongly suggests that this character will appear in the show, but more on these shorts later. An issue with this character appearing is that we have already seen Triton's abduction by Neptune, and we can clearly see that there is no second celestial body with him.
Separation toward disorder.
But this could easily be retconned in the future if need be. Like, he could just be off screen right over there. The next likely character is Chrysalis, who I have seen brought up in the comments of some of my theories. Chrysalis is a hypothetical moon of Saturn which is believed to have been destroyed by approaching his Roche limit, and the debris left from this formed his rings. Chrysalis has kind of been mentioned in Solar Balls already, just look at these scenes.
Rings may have originated from a moon that got too close to you, so close that gravity destroyed it. This moon's debris is what probably made your rings.
About billions of living species destroyed by the planets.
These scenes don't name Chrysalis outright, but they do talk about the destruction of moons to make Saturn's rings. As I was writing this theory, a new short was posted by the Solar Balls channel, and guess what it was on? That's right, how Saturn got his rings, with them even naming Chrysalis.
A theoretical lost moon named Chrysalis is even suspected to be one of those moons.
So this should definitely prove that this hypothetical moon is coming, right? Well, this new era of Solar Balls shorts, which started with the Triton one, don't have any proof that they are foreshadowing the show yet, as none of them have been shown to come true so far. Well, these two kinda have, but they are talking about past events, not future events, as this one covers Neptune's asteroid collection, which was kinda shown in Why Is Neptune Missing, and this one covers the crash between Theia and Proto-Earth, which was what the most recent major arc has been about. All of them so far cover astronomers' theories on the solar system. Wait, theories? And the first one was even about Triton. Kinda cool coincidence. Moving on, this does mean that if Triton's twin or Chrysalis do appear on the show, then they are both basically guaranteed, but we'll have to wait and see if they do appear and what the future Solar Balls solar system theory shorts contain. Some other reasons against Chrysalis appearing is that out of all the hypothetical planets and theories covered in the show, the one about Saturn's rings being made out of dead moons have been time and time again stated that it is just a theory.
The idea that Saturn destroyed his moons! That is just a theory and has not been proven.
I killed my moons?
Well, I mean, it's just a theory.
And also sure, in the past, Saturn didn't remember his moons' names correctly, but it would be strange that he didn't notice one of his moons just disappear. And additionally, why hasn't Saturn's other moons mentioned that Chrysalis just ceased to exist one day? It's just strange that there is no mention of this moon so far. Even when they have been told that Saturn's rings may have been made by some of his moons, Chrysalis and the other moons that may have formed his rings aren't brought up. Now, here's some more speculative fun ones. If you thought Planet X was the only leaded planet, you'd be wrong. Turns out there is a Planet V and Planet Y. For some reason, planets W or Z aren't a thing. At least as far as I can see. Anyway, let's start with Planet Y. This hypothetical planet is suspected to be an Earth-sized planet in the outermost edges of the solar system, further than X, if you can believe it. Y is hypothesized because some astronomers thought that there may be more than one planet shaping the outer solar system, rather than it just being X, and Y's existence also helps explain some comets' orbits. This planet could also fit into the show, as X could run into this planet as he leaves. Planet V is the least likely to appear for a few reasons. This planet is guessed to have been in between Mars and the asteroid belt, and was a bit smaller than Mars. Because it didn't fit in the balance of the solar system, its orbit became unstable, either flinging it out of the solar system or into the sun, disrupting the asteroid belt as it went. There is no proof on if this planet existed or not, but it does explain the late heavy bombardment, which happened 4 billion years ago, where the moon and Earth got hit by a bunch of asteroids. Without V existing, it is hard to explain how this happened. Though this planet has not been shown in the early days of the solar system episodes, and there's been no mention of this planet or its demise at all in the show, making it seem unlikely for this planet to appear unless they introduce a new character out of the blue. But then the rocky planets should have remembered him when the Planet X arc happened, as a similar thing that happened to X also happened to V. The main issue with both Y and V is that there are no scenes currently that are foreshadowing their arrival to the show, as both X and Theia had scenes foreshadowing them.
The answer is Theia, believed to have a similar radius than Mars.
What if it's back? But what if this is their revenge?
Though this could change, so they aren't completely impossible to appear. The closest we've got of a scene foreshadowing them is this scene with Neptune.
Yes, come on, Planet W, X, Y, and Z.
But that's not much at all, and completely misses Planet V. It would be cool though to see X run into both Y and V if V got ejected out of the solar system instead of being flung into the sun, and seeing the 3-legged planets having an adventure together. So, TLDR, the most likely candidates to appear are Triton's long-lost twin and Chrysalis, with Planet Y and V being more unlikely. I only covered a small selection of hypothetical planets that could come to the show, but there are of course more, so there may be a part 2 to this theory. If you have any hypothetical planets, moons, or stars you want me to cover, comment them below and they could be featured in the next one of these if it happens. But for now, that's all I've got for you, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, see ya!